반짝이는 눈빛 눈이 부셔 매일 날 감싸주는 손길.
Kang Soo-yeon, who used to be married to O Jang Su, lost all the alimony she got from him by falling for a fake investment scam. After losing the money, she called Jang Su again to ask for more. She believed that because Jang Su was kind, he would eventually give in and help her. With that thought, she smiled to herself. But then, something unexpected happened. Police suddenly showed up at her house and arrested her. Soo-yeon was shocked and didn't understand what was going on. In the end, she was sent to jail. Now, here's how it all happened and how Dong Seok played a big part in making it right. Late at night, O Jang Su was sitting alone at his desk. A photo of his late daughter, O Jang Su, was in front of him. He put down his phone and let out a deep sigh. Soo-yeon had called him again asking for money. Even though she already got a lot from the divorce, she now said she was scammed and needed help. Jang Su felt torn. He was angry but part of him still cared. But this time, things were different. His financial situation wasn't great and he knew he needed to be firm. He couldn't keep letting her take advantage of him. A few days passed and one evening, Moon Mi-sun quietly came up to him. She noticed he seemed troubled and asked if something was wrong. At first, Jang Su tried to brush it off but she could tell something was bothering him. She gently held his arm and asked again. Finally, Jang Su told her everything. After hearing about Soo-yeon losing the alimony and asking for more money, Mi-sun was furious. She couldn't believe Soo-yeon would use Youngju's memory as a way to manipulate Jang Su. Gwang Suk noticed that Jang Su still looked troubled during the party. Later, during dinner, she sat next to Mi-sun and asked if something was wrong with Jang Su. Mi-sun hesitated but decided to tell her the truth. She explained that Soo-yeon had contacted Jang Su again asking for money after losing everything. Gwang Suk was angry when she heard this. She couldn't believe how shameless Soo-yeon was for bothering him again. Dong Seok, who was sitting nearby, overheard and asked what was going on. Gwang Suk tried to brush it off but he insisted she tell him everything. She eventually told him the full story and Dong Seok was furious. He couldn't stand seeing Jang Su treated that way. The next morning, Dong Seok called a meeting with the company's legal team. In a serious tone, he told them to investigate everything about Kang Soo-yeon, including her recent activities and investments, even asking the US branch to help. A few days later, the legal team reported back. Soo-yeon had been involved in fraudulent investments in the US, causing huge losses and getting sued by several people. The US branch had filed a complaint and the local police along with the Interpol were now investigating her. Not long after, at Los Angeles International Airport, the place was crowded with people checking in for flights. Among the crowd, a woman wearing sunglasses and a beige trench coat moved carefully. It was Kang Soo-yeon. She looked around nervously, biting her lip. Behind her sunglasses, her eyes were filled with worry.
'Cause you are beautiful.